Welcome to the episode 2 of 10 top secrets you ought to know before establishing a successful animal farm. Onwards, we'll be talking about the next point, which is biosecurity measures. Now, while opening an animal farm, you should be aware of various biosecurity measures in order to safeguard your farm. Now, talking about biosecurity, for a farm, for example, there ought to be adequate perimeter fencing and security of the entire farm. Now, after that, there should be restricted visitors' access to the farm. We've had farms that went down because of these conditions that they contacted from butchers and even buyers that came to the farm to buy animals, because these buyers, they visit other farms uncontrolled, step into the farms with their foods and all that, and carry disease from this farm and get it to your farm, which is very inadequate. Now, after that, for your building, there should be adequate foot dips to disinfect your foot or the foot of workers before they penetrate or enter into the farm. There should be stationary hand washing stations so that at every point in time, both visitors and workers can wash and disinfect their hands. Also, protective clothing. This is very, very important. Very, very important for especially workers that are accessing or entering the farm. They should always wear protective clothing from their body to their farm boots to their gloves, and when necessary, also face masks or nose masks to also help protect themselves and also the animals. Now, that's also other biosecurity measures. There should also be clean water supply and also a regulated sanitary measures on how to clean the farm daily, both for personnel and the type of disinfectants that also ought to be used. Now, that is that for biosecurity in our farms. There are so many other things to talk about biosecurity, but one of our upcoming videos will be solely dedicated on just talking about biosecurity. Now, the next point we also need to consider is nutrition. This is the most important thing any animal farmer should take cognizance of or should put into consideration, because animal farming is a garbage in, garbage out type of farm. Whatever you feed your animals, that's what they bring out for you. So when you deny them adequate nutrition, when you deny them adequate feeding, you see these animals not doing as you want them to do. When you deny them the proper constituents they need to ingest for massive productivity, and you do not give them this, you will see these animals going down. Even as they are eating, you see them going down. Now, the next point we'll be talking about will be waste management. Now, if you do not adequately manage the waste you produce in your farm, honestly, it will be very detrimental to your farm, because there are disease conditions that can emanate from this waste if not adequately disposed and proper cleaning ensured. Now, also, you look at the next point is labor and personnel. As an animal farmer, you should know your workforce, the number of laborers you need, the number of specialized personnel you need, and adequate monitoring of these laborers and personnel. Whoever you employ, make sure there's adequate monitoring. Don't say you've employed this group of persons, therefore you go home and rest. No, make sure there's adequate monitoring of these staffs, because the success of every farm solely depends on the workers. Now, finally, we'll be looking at financial management. Now, this entails the budgeting and also the cost management of the farm. Now, every farm has what we call operating budget and also a long-term budget. Now, operating budget is what you're spending day to day, while the normal long-term cost budget is what you spend between a long period of time. Also, you should take note of cost management. Now, this entails the current cost of materials, current cost of animals you're selling, current cost of materials you want to bring into the farm and materials you want to take out. After that, you also look at revenue. Now, what is the strategic revenue generation my farm is bringing out after 6 months, after 1 year? Now, these three basic things, your budgeting, your cost management, and the revenue generation, will also help you understand and manage the finance of your farm very adequately. Now, after financial management, we'll be looking at marketing and sales. This is a very vital point or a very vital aspect in animal farming. How will I market these animals? How much will I sell each of these animals? Who are the people I'm marketing this animal to? Where are my preferred customers? Are they on Facebook? Are they on Instagram? Are they in real life? Are they in hotels? Are they in fast food joints around me? Where are the resident markets of my animals going to be? So putting this into cognizance, also a perfect analysis of cost of production should be well calculated and then gain added to it before the adequate price is set for selling off of these animals. Now, the very last thing any animal investor should put into cognizance is at least have a 10% knowledge of what you're investing in. Even if you're not the person taking care of the farm, for the fact is your money, at least have 10% knowledge, 10% knowledge of the animal farm you want to invest in, be it piggery, poultry, fishery, any animal farm at all. Have 10% knowledge of what you're investing in. Thank you very much for keeping click with us. Thank you very much for staying tuned to our channel. Thank you very much for having this enlightened lecture with us. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and also share. Thank you very much for staying tuned to the end of this segment, and we're promising to bring more and more enlightening lectures to you in poultry farming as our case study, and also relatable to other animal farms. Thank you very much. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share our content so that other people can learn from this life-changing opportunity, because we know many people have this traditional way of going about animal farm, but we're trying our best to give you a brand new mindset, a brand new opportunity intellectually that will help you get maximum profit from your animal farm. Do not forget, we at Frontier Veterinary Services loves you. Thank you for keeping click with us, and let's look forward to the next video. Thank you.